If you're finding you're having trouble getting your layers to be connected, or you might find you have some gaps in between them, I'm just going to show you a quick little trick on how to fix this. So here we've got our character. He's got his base layer. I've started to add little bits and pieces of his face, which is fine. But along the collar here, this is just a little quick test shape that I've made, as I've called it test over here. As you can see, there's a gap in between, okay, which we want to get rid of. So the probably best way to do this is to create a whole new shape and build kind of like a bridge between the two shapes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pretty much do the same step again. So I would go and grab my pen tool. I might zoom in on this. Oh, wrong key. Get nice and close. And it depends if this is going to sit underneath or on top of your layer. You need to be careful. It's going to be underneath. You can kind of go crazy, but because this might be sitting on top of the face because it's a collar, I'm going to be nice and careful. So what I'm going to do is, or maybe I'll sit underneath. Just depends. I might make it sit underneath. Can you see how I am going over and making sure that my shapes are overlapping? Okay. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to put this shape underneath so that we don't have this weird shape. Kind of follow the normal routine. Make sure I'm on my bottom layer. Go up to edit, copy, because remember it needs to be on that bottom layer, otherwise it's copying thin air. Then go to edit, go layer, new layer via copy. Okay, and here is our shape. Then on this layer, I'm going to go to the quick selection. Okay, I'm going to go to fill. And then I'm going to be using my eyedropper tool. And I'm going to choose the same color and I'm going to fill it the same color. Great. You might find you end up with a weird kind of line. I'm not sure why I have that on mine, but I'm going to be, make sure you need to deselect before you do anything else. That's fine. If you're finding that ever happens in yours or you have a weird edge, you just need to do what I'm about to show you. So get your two layers near each other. You can use Control or Shift and select your two layers so that they are both selected. Go right click, and then you're going to choose Merge Layers. So now, is that merged too many? Let's have a look. I'm not sure why that merged so many at once. Let's have a look. Try that again. I'm going to merge those layers. There we go. I'm not sure why it merged so many, but just Control Z and try again. Sometimes it works. Right, as you can see now, it's sitting underneath the face, but I'm just going to go over that again, and I'm going to fill it again and make sure that, get rid of that line. And there we go. That gets rid of that line. I'm going to go to deselect. Boop. It's sitting, if it was sitting on top of the face, it would sit like that, which if we zoom out isn't great. But by reordering our layers, it's sitting nice and underneath. It's nice and clean. So that's how you would get rid of those gaps if you're accidentally leaving gaps. The better way it would be not to have those gaps in the first place. Remember, eventually we're going to be deleting that photograph behind. So you can't have any gaps coming through of white. Otherwise, it's going to look silly. So making sure that you're checking every now and then your visibility. Your background should not be changed. You should be able to look at your background and it be normal. Okay, so your background should not be changed whatsoever. Okay. Hopefully that's been nice and informative and will help you to get rid of your gaps.